I just received a notification from LinkedIn that if you are looking for a job, you can actually update your profile in such a way where they have like a gradient, a green gradient around it, or like a border around it, so that people know that you are looking for a job. Okay, so that's one of the things that you can look at, especially if you are looking for new opportunities. And yeah, so those are things that I just wanted to make known to you at the start of the video. Okay, if you're new to this channel, thank you so much for coming by. Thank you so much for clicking through to the thumbnail to watch this video. And I will just share with you some very important things that you should look out for, and also to set up on your LinkedIn. Okay, one of the things that's really important is your profile. So you should describe, okay, your headline properly. What are the key things you want people to understand about your profiles? That is really, really important. Okay, I was just trying to edit my profile because earlier we have actually for a long time I haven't been updating my profile with the videos. Okay, so so aside the headline, that's really important, be descriptive about what you do. What are the terms in your what you call industry that people will look for if they're looking for someone on LinkedIn. Okay, and I received so many messages for people who are looking for trainers right now. So when you are a trainer, especially, you should add that you are a trainer in what topic, so that's easier. Like if people key in like digital marketing trainer, then they'll be able to look for you, right? Okay, so help people to search for you, because if you don't describe it that way, people can't search for you. But you know that it works when you have relevant offers. Okay, so recently we have had quite a bit of ATOs writing in to ask me whether I'm interested to conduct those courses, right? So actually it's working. So but of course, maybe before COVID, it was working, but not as much as after COVID, but probably because there's a demand for trainers now, especially in the digital marketing industry. Okay, so if you have any questions at all about the video, do drop a comment below. Okay, and the next thing I really want to talk about is whenever you post on LinkedIn, maybe you have a top performing post. Okay, what you want to do is you want to feature it. This is a relatively new feature. I think it was launched this year. I think I only saw it this year. So I started clipping some of my top posts, and fortunately they allow me to feature more than 3 now. I think last time it was 3. So I was trying to update all these different videos. So we want to update them with our latest videos so that people can actually find my videos easily. Okay, and also that gives, when people check your profile out, see, this is the this is actually collapsed, so people would actually see this. So if you have very good visuals, that's going to help you quite a bit to have a click through and people watching your content. Okay, so another thing that is really important is this part. Okay, so sometimes you have maybe a lot of experience in a certain organization or company. Say for example, you've worked with this organization for 10 years or 20 years or more. What you can do is you can actually add these different roles within your organization, just to help people understand how you have moved along over the years. Okay, and one thing that I really like about this is that for each part, right, for each part of these roles, right, you can actually add a link, or you can upload a PDF file. So I thought that was quite good, because it really helps people understand, if you're able to put together a simple presentation on your roles, right, what you do, what were your responsibilities, and people can just scroll through very quickly and understand what was it, rather than written. Okay, so those are my thoughts. I thought it's quite important for you, especially for me, like if I have like digital marketing training, right? So if I have specific I'm just going to show you right now. Okay, for example, if let's say I would like to add an experience, I can choose my company as Sky Digital Agency. Okay, and I can say that this is a test. This is a LinkedIn instruct. Okay, let's say online instructor. Okay, that looks like something that we are doing already. So this is full time, and I will say that can I put global? Don't know whether I can. Okay, maybe let's do Singapore. Okay, and I'm going to say that I started online training in March. Okay, most of our online training was done in March. So they will ask you like you currently hold, would you like to end any of them? So if you don't want to end any of them, you are currently holding those positions, then that's fine. But if you like to end it, you can just check this. Okay, so update my industry. Okay, update my headline, don't check it. I always make this mistake because then after that I need to re-update my headline because my headline gets updated. Okay, so you can describe this, right? So okay, ever since COVID, you can always update it later. So just for today's video's sake, I'm just going to write something very simple. Ever since COVID-19, our online training has been the platform our courses are delivered. Ever since COVID-19, our courses, okay, our courses have been delivered online via Zoom. Okay, so some of them are, okay, so you can write them: Instagram, marketing, and advertising. 2, Mailchimp, email marketing. All right. Some of the courses we conduct on a monthly basis over via Zoom are, okay, try to be as descriptive as you can. All this does help in the searchability of your profile, and also I think it helps give people a better idea, okay, of what you do. Okay, so for more, okay, visit website. Okay, so I'm just going to go and grab my website URL. Okay, so okay, I have it open earlier, so I'm just going to grab and paste it here. Okay, so now once you're done, you can add your link or upload a PDF document or photos, right? I don't recommend photos because unless you crop it properly, otherwise it's going to look cropped off. Okay, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to show you how I actually add my YouTube links. Okay, so right now, because I have my YouTube link, my YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm just going to grab a YouTube video, okay, that we recently did that I think is relevant to these 3 topics that I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm just going to go to my videos and grab this video called "Which Social Media Marketing is Important." Okay, so 1 minute. Let me just grab this link. Okay, so it was a live video. So I'm just going to add this in, and they're going to ask me to describe it. Okay, and I think you should write this properly. Okay, so and there's a limit on word. Okay, so let me just copy and paste this and see. Okay, I exceeded by 148 characters. Okay, okay, so I'm just gonna okay, what are some key considerations in top of this? Okay, let's see whether 61. Okay, all right, so let's see just going to, for this activity's sake, I'm going to update this later. Okay, so now I'm done and I just need to click apply. All right, so you can continue adding the links. Right now, I think the only thing I think is that I can't update the sequence after I've updated it, but I think LinkedIn would actually be updating this pretty quickly. Okay, so I'm just going to add a few more links later, but just so that you understand that this is basically some things that LinkedIn allows you to do. And especially for those of you who have been in an organization for a long time, this is one of the feature that I think would be really, really good for you to use. Okay, and you can see here, we have quite a lot of videos attached. Okay, so when people click through, this is how they can navigate through. Okay, and they can actually previously they could actually click play. I'm not sure why they can't. Yeah, maybe it's the type of link that I'm grabbing. Maybe I'll check on that link again. Yeah, but right now they are linking you out. Okay, so maybe I'll check on the type of link if it's still possible to have a video link like this that plays directly within LinkedIn platform. Okay, so as you can see, because recently as well, we started our classes, paid courses actually, with Aventus and IAL. Okay, so although we have our courses with Aventus last year, I think we only managed to kind of officially run it this year. Okay, so those are some things. So you can always update what are you doing and things like that. But it's always good to write it as kind of a communicative as possible. Okay, so I just did this few updates very quickly recently, and it's you should at least update it, and when it comes to details and improving, you can do it later. Okay, I know of a lot of people who just take down their profile because they feel that they have not updated it, but just take it one step at a time. At least, like, if people are curious enough, they will reach out to you, and they will also ask you what are some of the things that you're doing, and whether you're interested to collaborate or work with them. Okay, and another thing that I want to encourage you to do is to start posting your thoughts, even towards articles that you read, or maybe you write your own article as well. Your first article will generally work very well. They push it out to everybody in your network. I only know of people whom the profile doesn't really work for them because they do not have enough connections. Okay, so I receive a lot of people asking me to connect, but if I don't see a value in getting connected, then it doesn't really help me. Okay, so usually if you want the connection to add you, what you can do is, at least go through some of their posts, what have they been posting, and maybe even ask them a question. And subsequently you said like, and then you add a connection subsequently. Usually that goes through better than just telling people that, oh, your profile popped up in my suggested people that I should get connected with. That doesn't really tell the person much on why they should add you. Okay, but other than that, I highly recommend you to update your LinkedIn as much as possible, and also even your volunteering stuff that you do. Okay, try to add them in. For me, I haven't add my volunteering stuff, but I think these are some things that are really important to do. Okay, and also, just before I end this video, okay, if you have any questions at all, please remember to drop a comment below. I'll love to answer them in the next video. But I just like to show you that under recommendations, for people who you just connected with, either because for me, like especially for learners who have connected with me, because I always flash out my LinkedIn QR code and ask them to get connected with me, right? And I would usually try to write to them and ask for a recommendation. Okay, so those are some things that I think you should continually do. If anything that is really important right now, number one is to update. Okay, update your profile to be super pleasing, okay, at least something pleasing. You'll be surprised. My previous profile was actually shot. Okay, my very first profile on LinkedIn was shot in a studio, black and white. And then after that, I took the second photo actually in the office, right, with our background, okay, and with that blue and gray sound padding on our meeting room background, right? And this one, actually recently I took it. I couldn't remember for. It was for something that I needed to submit a new. Oh, okay. It was our YouTube video intro and outro. So I actually just took it outside my lift, my corridor, and this was during like, I think it was before circuit breaker started, but it was already during COVID. Okay, so this actually you can actually take it so long as you have a white background. Okay, so take it. For me, I just asked my mom to take it. Okay, if you really have no one to take it for you, you will need a tripod. But if you don't have a tripod, then really ask your neighbor maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, but anyways, your profile, your headline, okay, and also all this like your top featured posts if you have any. Remember to mark them as featured. Let me show you how to do them. Let's say I recently posted on this. I click on my post. I go to the three dots and I click feature on my profile. But the problem with square photos is it will be cropped off. So I highly recommend you to think of PDF presentations or even YouTube in the format of a presentation. Okay, I have a lot of presentations on YouTube that I just record my screen and they're on YouTube. Okay, so then you can embed them, so you can actually, people can actually watch it on their own time to kind of like get to know you. So these are very important things. You can talk about projects that you have done. What are some of the things that you have learned working for this company, and what are some takeaways, what are some challenges that you enjoyed. Okay, and the other thing is to update your what you call your experience. Okay, even if you have like worked for one company, for the same company in the last 20 over years, 30 over years, you can do what I did earlier. Okay, and also remember to add in the key milestones and PDFs. I don't have an existing PDF right now about those kind of milestones that you can create because they are confidential, because most of our learners from our PowerPoint designing class do send it over, because I tell them that so long as they can complete it within like the weekend or the week, send it to me and I'll give them comments. Okay, so but I want you to think about those, and if you have any questions, drop them below on ways about LinkedIn or ways to improve your LinkedIn profile. Okay, I'll be glad to record video and reply you from there. Okay, so that's all from me today. I'm Charmaine, founder and Chief Digital Marketing Officer at Sky Digital Agency. If you have any questions at all, remember to drop a comment below. If this video has been helpful, do remember to drop a like, a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and I look forward to seeing you at our next video.